Okay, so we are on to our second minus b formula question. And again, there's two ways of solving quadratics, which is anything with a square. One of them is using factorization, which we've done, and the second one is using this minus b formula, which is always given to you in the log tables, and you do not need to learn off. Okay, so if we look here, this time we have a couple more numbers. And again, we need to figure out what A is, what B is, and what C is in order to sub in to that formula. So we're going to go and do that. We need an answer for A, we need a value for B, and we need a value for C. So if we look at the question, we see that the number in front of x squared is 3. So that's our A value. We see that the number in front of x is 5. So that's our B value. And we see that the number left on its own is minus 7. And be careful to take the sign. So C is minus 7. All that's left now is for us to sub this in to the equation. So we get x equals minus b, which in our case is 5, so minus 5, plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is 5 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 3, and times c, which is minus 7. All over 2a, which is 2 times 3. Okay, let's keep working down. So x equals minus 5 plus or minus, and if we look now, 5 squared will give us 25. And if we look at minus 4 times 3 times minus 7, and we put that into our calculators or we do it in our heads, we'll see that that gives us a positive 84. All over 2a, which is 2 times 3 in this case, and 2 times 3 is 6. Now we need to keep on working down, and 25 plus 84 will give us 109. And then lastly, we need to split this up now into two sides, the positive side and the negative side. So let's just get some arrows going. Apologies. Okay, so we now have a positive side and we have a negative side. So let's rewrite this question. X equals minus 5 plus root 109 over 6. And x equals minus 5 minus root 109 all over 6. Nearly there. We just sub these into our calculators and we're rounding to two decimal places like the question asked. So this one will give us 0.91 and this one will give us minus 2.57. And they are our two answers for x.